Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. Join me the 500 world, Jill Simonello, and we are in a vehicle that I'm not very good at pronouncing.
I was going to say the state of Wisconsin. What?
No, we're in a vehicle. My seatbelt is tight again. Gosh, this is a unique vehicle that we're going to tell you about. We're going to tell you our first impressions, kind of quick drive information of it, and she is going to go to a future drive on this. We're doing a truck called the Quartermaster.
Yep.
So can you say
Ineos?
Ineos. I struggled with that one.
Why is that so hard?
I don't know why it's hard. It's hard for me. Grenadier. This is they have a couple different versions of it. We're gonna in this video we'll do off-roading with it, and then we'll come back to this one, and we'll kind of give you a few thoughts on it. I don't know if a few is gonna be able to do the whole thing.
This is just such a unique vehicle. I think that's where the video begins and ends. This is a unique vehicle.
Yeah, so let's go watch it do some off-roading stuff. Inside the Grenadier off-road, Jill is behind the wheel. I like having Jill drive today. I'm doing a lot of filming. It's cool.
And I like having him get out in the mud, so...
Right. So,
you know, win-win.
It's working well. So you've done this in different mid-size trucks. You've done the Ranger, you've done the Raptor, or Ranger Raptor, you've done the Colorado and Tacoma, and now you're in something that I'm going to go with unique.
It is unique, and I will say it is a lot more rugged. The steering is a lot more firm. It is, it doesn't feel like it's power assisted really. So, you know, it's like you're using a little bit more effort. I'm sure it is power assisted, but it just feels like you're putting forth a little bit more effort, which gives you, I think, a lot more control of the vehicle. I'm still getting used to the turning radius. This is not a long vehicle, but I will say the turning radius didn't feel as tight to me as some of the mid-sized trucks that we've been driving. So it's just getting used to the new turn point. Oh, geese, squirrel, sorry, oh, babies. So it's just getting used to the new dynamics of the vehicle.
There are geese in a trail, babies. So just so you can see, she's not lying.
And they're liking this mud probably as much as we are, actually.
Oh yeah.
But no, I mean, so far we are in 4 high, not 4 low, and this is, you know, it hasn't like gotten so. Oh, I'm sorry, the little babies. They're so cute.
Here comes Jill, run! Here comes Jill, run!
Run away!
No, what are you doing?
Like,
You're coming this way.
We chose the wrong path.
Okay, hey, focus, we're professionals here.
I'm focused. They're so cute. Oh my God, they're so cute.
I will say I like the headroom in here. I like the way it's built. It's got lots of room inside the cabin, very roomy cabin. And it feels really solid.
It does.
It feels really solid in here. And I haven't heard any creaks, any moans, nothing. It just feels like it's pretty well built. Or in the case of, I've talked to other people about this, they say it even seems like it's a little bit overbuilt.
No, I'm sorry. Okay.
Focus, Joe.
No, it's just like, stop laughing. They're just so cute. But no, I just, this is doing really, really well through the mud, and I haven't felt like I'm going to get stuck. It just hasn't felt like it is struggling at all.
Here we are inside the Ineos Grenadier, and I'm going to do the best I can while we're off-roading to show you the interior. But we have a really interesting design, kind of a mix of different things. We have some piano black here, some kind of luxury feeling styling. Jill's adjust these mirrors quite a bit. They're very adjustable. We have a really good solid grab handle, a small little small vent here for ventilation, a good grab handle here, and then we have an airplane. And basically, it's the best way to describe it. A lot of controls Interesting, the up here on the screen has the mile per hour and some different drive modes and some cameras. And then there's a little camera here I'll show you in the screen. And then some controls there. And then more controls up over here, which is cool. These are auxiliary that make great sounds, but they are pre-wired in different spots in the vehicle. So you just plug stuff in and go. And so just a variety of different off-road modes and things, and a really interesting interior. And Jill looks like she has found a good seating position.
Yeah.
And we have lots of visibility. It's almost like it feels like it is definitely the old Land Rover kind of feel to it, and that really flat front windshield allows you to see a lot around you.
Well, and I was able to get the seat up really high,
Yeah.
so I can see like the edge of the hood. Like that doesn't happen very often.
I know. I'm even sitting here, and I can even, I mean, just sitting here, I can see the edge of the corner over here. Like I can see beyond the hood, which is, in these days, vehicles with high hoods and things they've done, you don't see it very often. And we have, looks like plenty of room back there. Roomy. And yeah, big tall ceiling. And Grenadier there with a little A, highlighted in red. And controls. So this is it's a BMW engine, so the shifter is basically out of a BMW. And then we have the shifter for four-wheel drive and four-low is a real gear shifter. It's real. It's not the push button. And we control the screen here for that. Huh. Okay, so what do we have in here? We have a inline 6 BMW and
Inline 6-cylinder engine.
Right, that's
from BMW. Let's put
Sorry.
some articles and prepositions in there.
a little late in the day. And we have some just unique stuff. So first of all, I'm going to take this other phone and show you something. Right there is the speedometer. It's not there, it's there. Which is that different for you? Is it easy to see? It seems like it's a quick glance for your eyeballs. I just saw your eyes glance over.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely have to turn your head. You have to turn your head. It would be so much.
Sorry. This thing's gonna kill me.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it.
All right.
No, I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Anyways.
It would be so much better if you had like a head-up display. Like that's part of the problem is to see what your speed limit is, you do have to glance over.
Do you think that's a memory, like a muscle memory thing?
It could be.
I don't know.
The other part of it is, as you get used to the vehicle, you'll probably have a pretty good idea of how fast you're going without looking at the speedometer.
Yeah, this is definitely a body on frame. I mean, it definitely feels like it's solid. It definitely feels a little bit different. So you can feel how fast you're going, I should say. Some vehicles, some newer vehicles, you can really get on it and not even know, and all of a sudden you're doing 60 or something. It seems like when you're driving this around, I have a pretty good gauge in my head how fast you're going.
Right. Yep. I will say also, I mean, I have literally been behind the wheel for minutes.
Right.
And off-road, you know, this, like, I noted that the steering radius wasn't as tight as some of the vehicles we'd been driving. On-road, I will say, you have to steer more to get the vehicle to do what you want it to do. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's not like a very like light steering situation. You definitely are doing, you know, big turns, big maneuvers to get the vehicle to do what you want it to do. And that's different. I don't know that it's bad. It's just different than what I have experienced.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
And then unique. Yeah, I can see you just.
It's like
just a little bit
I'm
loose.
getting used to the steering
Right.
feel.
Right. Seems like they could be dialed a little bit tighter or something. Huh. It's just interesting. And then I have my own open window.
Yes.
This is so bizarre. I'm gonna open it and I'm gonna get my phone and show you guys
you
this.
could apparently take that out altogether.
You can take it out altogether?
Yeah.
There's so many details on this. They're just like, it's so refreshing to see something so different. Yeah, so that pops out. Okay. It's not as loud as I thought it would be. I thought it'd be louder if I opened that, but it's not. And you were doing about 37 miles per hour. I can tell, because I can see it.
Actually, I was going about 45 when you were filming,
Oh,
and then
did
I
you?
slowed down because the speed limit went down to 35.
It's kind of funny having the speed limit right in the middle of the screen. I can kind of like tell how fast you're going. Like I don't have to look over like, hey, 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 hey. I don't know. It's just, and I love the idea of this airplane cockpit setup.
There is no question the design on this vehicle is
nothing you've ever seen.
Super cool.
Yeah, it's nothing you've ever seen. And I have like piano black luxury finishes with like the airplane setup finishes going on. It is just so darn interesting. I don't know what to make of it.
So there's something else that I don't want to do it here because I'm on the road, but there's like a little button right here and it has a bike on it and it says toot.
Toot.
Toot. So I think it must not be like a full horn, but it's just a toot.
Okay.
Maybe it comes out like a fart. I don't know. I tooted. I don't know.
Okay, you're gonna wait until we get to that golf course and do it.
Well, I want to get someplace where we're not around people because I don't want them to think that I'm like honking at them or calling up alarm because I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't know what the toot's doing.
So the toot is right there, the toot button. Yeah, I'm gonna keep showing this on the screen while we're talking here and while she's driving. I find this thing fascinating. So you've driven a lot of BMW inline 6-cylinder engines. So you have experience with them. Do you feel the same like as BMW inline 6? I mean, it's hard to say. It's such a different vehicle.
I mean, I can't speed here. I was gonna punch it and see, but so part of the problem, the reason why this isn't gonna have like a BMW feel to it is the steering is definitely a little bit off, and so well, I don't even know if it's off. It's just very different. It's not sport tuned at all, and I have found that I'm just I'm doing a lot of maneuvering to get the vehicle to go where I want it to go.
Yeah, and that's been consistent. Our friends who were in Boulder and TFL had one, and they talked about that a lot in their videos as well, that it's not as dialed in as I think as maybe US customers expect or something. Maybe it's a different thing. This is a British vehicle. A guy's bankrolled this and wants to build this thing, and I say more power to him. Like, more unique vehicles out there that don't look like the same bland old SUVs, more power to you.
I would agree with that, but you know, it's just so clever and interesting, you know, some of the things they've done on this. And you know, from the toot button to the, you know, the glass to the overall design to, you know, I heard somebody refer to this as a Franken SUV because you know, they've pulled like a piece from BMW here, a piece from Mercedes there, a piece from, you know, from Magna there, you know, a piece from Land Rover over here. And so it's just you know, an amalgamation of a lot of different things, but I don't know. I'm gonna be curious to see if this takes off in the United States. Yeah, I think it's really cool. I mean, it's just cool.
I gotta say, the seats are fairly comfortable and it rides pretty smooth. You know,
and it's pretty quiet.
It's pretty
for being
quiet
such
for being
an upright vehicle.
Exactly. I mean, it's got some factors. Okay, wait. When you make this right turn, you got to toot.
No, I don't want to toot over here.
Toot over here.
But I'm by a golf course. You want me to toot by a golf course?
Yes, I do. I play lots of golf.
Nope,
Just
I'm
toot.
not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Not by a golf course. Some of us are actually polite, and I don't even golf. Right as somebody's about ready to tee off, I could hit the toot button. It's like beluga. I don't know. I don't know what it does.
You're so afraid of it. Oh, they're all staring at you. You should toot at them.
No, I'm not tooting at them.
I just think it's funny to keep saying that to you. Please toot.
I tooted. Did you hear it? I tooted.
Oh,
I feel like a 2-year-old.
Yes.
Wait, no, I'm driving with a 2-year-old.
Well, that's true. All right, so nobody's here.
No, there's houses. And there's a golf course right there. No.
I'm afraid of it. I'm so afraid.
I just don't know what it's going to do.
One of the unique things about the Grenadier is it's all plastic flooring with drain plugs. So it's meant to be hosed out. Really a good throwback to when vehicles were vehicles.
Gate 5. By Gate 5.
Okay. We have found a secret place. Nobody's around.
Well.
We think. Here we go.
All right, so let's see what the toot button does. So how is that different than this? Ooh. Okay. This is like, hi, I'm here. And this is like, move, bitch.
I gotta
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Get out the way, bitch.